Top of the morning, and it is a beaut.
And the hope of the Irish as the future champion of the world.
A podcast is kind of like it's like a radio show that's not on the radio.
Here's Barry J. McDonald and the RightCom.com podcast.
Hi, this is Barry here, and you are very, very welcome to today's podcast episode from RightCom.com. And today's podcast episode is entitled, Who Would Be Interested in You? Now, that could be holding you back right now. Maybe you are not putting any content on social media. Maybe you're not doing a podcast or whatever, because you have that thought at the back of your mind. No one will be interested in me. I'm not too exciting. I'm not doing anything amazing in my life. I'm not an expert. I'm not a celebrity. I'm no one special. And because you feel that way, you're not putting any content out there. But I would argue the point that your life is probably as interesting as mine, maybe even more interesting. And I'm sure you would find a lot of ideas and content that you could create today. Now, I want you to remember this. And that is that everyone is interested in other people. You know, when you think about it, the reason that you are probably following someone on social media right now is because you want to know what they do. What is their life like? What do they do every day? What movies are they watching? What books are they reading? What podcasts are they listening to? And even outside social media, a lot of us, still like following people. We like buying the gossip magazines. We like buying the celebrity magazines because we want to know, is Brad and Jennifer ever going to get back together again? What is Tom Cruise doing this week or whatever? And we like following along with their lives. And even in the books, in the movies, and even in the TV shows that we watch, all of those are basically stories of other people. When you look at something like a soap opera, people will tune into a soap opera every day of the week. And those lives are just fictitious lives. But we want to know, what is this character going to think now when she finds out about him having the affair? Or if she's got pregnant, or losing her job, or what's going to happen now when she finds out that her son's gay? And those people in those soap operas are totally fictional. They don't exist. And yet we are so keen to tune in the following day just to find out their reaction. What is going on in their lives? So if we can tune into fictitious people on soap operas, in TV shows, in movies, well, then I think that you, living in the real world with real life experience, I'm sure has something in your life that we would be interested in. So I would be, a little bit hesitant to dismiss where you are right now and thinking that you have nothing to give the world, because someone would be interested in your thoughts on different subjects. Someone would be interested in the type of books that you're reading. Someone might be interested in the podcast that you're listening to. Someone could be interested in knowing what is going to be your next project. What are you thinking of doing? What have you done recently? And your hobbies and all those different things. So don't be so, quick to dismiss yourself and think that you are just a nobody, that you have a boring life, because people will be interested in you and what you're doing in your life and all the projects that you have and your thoughts on different things. So put your content out there, because when you think about it, is any of us any more deserving than anyone else of having our content listened to? I wouldn't say that I am any better than you, and yet here is my content here in this podcast. Whether you want to listen to it or not, that's totally up to you. But put your content out there, because really, at the end of the day, people like listening and like following other people and like knowing what's going on in their lives. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.
Thanks for joining us today. If you'd like more from the RightCom.com podcast, be sure to subscribe now for more tips, tricks, and ideas you can use to make more money from your words. See you in the next episode.